finance company Lombard will not serve time in jail. The disgraced quartet, including former Justice Ministers Sir Douglas Graham and Bill Jeffries, were given community work sentences at the Wellington High Court this afternoon. Those sentences are going to take a while to whittle away. For example, 70-year-old Sir Douglas has to carry out 300 hours of community service. Charlotte Shipman reports.
Since last month's conviction, Bill Jeffries has faced the prospect of time behind bars.
As a former Justice Minister, are you worried at all about going to jail?
Well, I don't think this is the time for any comment whatsoever.
5 years in jail was an option. Instead, Bill Jeffries and Michael Reeves were given 400 hours community work, and Sir Douglas Graham and Laurie Bryant were sentenced to 300 hours community work and ordered to each pay $100,000 in reparation. All four were convicted for false statements they signed off as directors of failed finance company Lombard Finance.
Circumstances can change, just like the seasons.
The Crown argued the Lombard Four deserved to go to prison, partly because they've never accepted the harm they caused investors.
There is no remorse in this case whatsoever. The accused have never acknowledged offending or accepted responsibility for offending.
Justice Dobson took into consideration the 4,400 investors who are now out of pocket.
There is a sense in which such offending should be recognised as offending against the community, and completing a sentence of community work will require each of you to confront some aspects of the community.
The men's lawyers all said the former directors keenly regretted the company's collapse. But Bill Jeffries still doesn't believe what he did led to the hemorrhaging of millions of dollars of investors' money. Through his lawyer, Bill Jeffries has said he will appeal his conviction. Both the Crown and Justice Dobson argue that means he can't be sorry, and to appeal the decision is the antithesis of remorse. At 70, Sir Douglas Graham is a first-time offender and a former Justice Minister. His lawyer stressed Sir Douglas is honest and honourable.
To be labelled as a criminal is a devastating and significant penalty in itself.
Outside court, this investor agreed.
Well, what can you say? It's not going to bring anybody's money back. The main thing, they've lost their mana, they've lost their reputation. I doubt if someone could get a job as a used car salesman.
So while the Lombard Four still look sharp in their suits, no amount of polish will restore their tarnished reputations. Charlotte Shipman, 3 News.
We process up to